What is the role of ward committees in a municipality? Welcome to the Civics Academy Local Government series. These videos explain how local government functions. In order to be responsible citizens and shape the country we want, we need to know how government functions and how we can engage it. In this video, we define the nature, functions, and responsibilities of ward committees. What is a ward? A ward is an electoral area within a metropolitan or local municipality established by the Municipal Demarcation Board. All municipal wards have clearly defined boundaries and have approximately a similar number of registered voters living within these boundaries. What is a ward committee? A ward committee is a democratically elected body made up of representatives of a particular ward. The ward committee represents a wide variety of community interests and meets regularly under the chairpersonship of the ward councillor. We explain the role of a ward councillor in detail in the video, What is the role of a municipal councillor? How are ward committees established? A municipality has the power to decide to have ward committees, and if it does so, it has to establish ward committees for all the wards within its boundaries. The municipality also decides the process through which ward committee members are elected following the official guidelines. Ward committees may have up to 10 members that must include women and may also include representatives from special interest groups who are active, for example, in areas such as business and commerce, education, social and welfare, youth, sport and recreation, women's rights. Ward committee members may also be elected on a geographical basis, for example, one from each of the eastern, southern, western, and northern areas of the ward. The municipality has the power to dissolve the ward committee if it fails to fulfill its duties. What are the responsibilities of ward committees? Ward committees serve as a link between the municipality and the community. They have a number of responsibilities. Firstly, ward committees must make representations and recommendations on any municipal service matter affecting that ward. For example, the need for streetlights to promote safety and combat crime, or an improved refuse removal service. Secondly, the ward committee communicates between the municipality and the people in the ward through the ward councillor. The ward committee can, for example, request feedback on matters relevant to the ward from the municipal council, such as capital projects, possible tariff increases, or job creation projects within the ward. Thirdly, the ward committee can hold the ward councillor accountable on his election promises, his attendance of meetings, and progress made. Fourthly, the ward committee members should engage with its community through regular meetings, attend to grievances and complaints, and door-to-door interactions. How do ward committees function? Ward committees should meet at least 4 times a year because ward councillors must report back to their wards on a quarterly basis. Other occasions when committees should meet are when the Integrated Development Plan, or in short, IDP, is being drafted or reviewed. The IDP is the municipality's principal strategic plan that spells out what it aims to achieve and how. When the Performance Management System is compiled or reviewed. The Performance Management System is used to measure performance and targets in terms of the municipality's strategies. When the annual budget of the council is drafted, the budget projects income and expected expenditures of the municipality. When the annual report on all of the municipality's activities, including its audited financial statements and audit report, is considered. When the ward committee considers policies or bylaws that affect the ward or the municipality as a whole. The municipal administration arranges the ward committee meetings, which includes arranging a venue and refreshments for the meeting, sending out of invites and the agenda, managing an attendance register, keeping and distributing minutes, drafting of correspondence relating to the recommendations, providing feedback on the outcome of proposals. Ward committee members may not receive payment for the duties they perform. They only get reimbursed by the municipality for their out-of-pocket expenses, for example, transport and telephone costs, or costs of meals when long-distance traveling is involved. Summary. In this video, we explained the nature, functions, and responsibilities of ward committees. The main purpose of ward committees is to ensure that there is effective communication between the municipal council and the community. The ward councillor is the chairperson of the ward committee, whose members are democratically elected and represent a wide variety of community interests. The ward committee should meet at least 4 times a year, and when important municipal matters such as the IDP or the annual report and budget of the municipality are being drafted. Ultimately, ward committees are designed to bring the democratic process within the reach of the people.